Most people spend their entire lives trying to control things they were never meant to control. Other people, outcomes, circumstances, and because of that, they stay frustrated, restless, unsettled. Marcus Aurelius didn't live that way, and that's why his thinking still matters, nearly 2,000 years later. Marcus Aurelius wasn't just a philosopher, he was the most powerful man in the world, the Emperor of Rome. He commanded armies, ruled an empire, faced war, betrayal, pressure, uncertainty constantly. And yet, the philosophy he wrote wasn't about power. It was about control. Not control over the world, control over himself. There are a few things Marcus Aurelius understood that most people still miss today. And if you understand them, you won't move through life the same way. First, control what is yours. Let go of what isn't. Most people exhaust themselves trying to manage things outside of their control. They worry about how others see them. They stress about outcomes they can't guarantee. They replay situations they can't change. Marcus Aurelius saw this clearly. He understood that your energy is limited, and if you spend it on things that you don't control, you weaken yourself. What is yours? Your actions, your responses, your standards. That's it. Everything else is noise. And the moment you truly accept that, life becomes quieter, stronger, more focused. Second, your mind shapes your reality. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Most people believe their life is shaped by what happens to them. It's not. It's shaped by how they interpret what happens. Two people can go through the exact same situation. One breaks, the other sharpens. The difference is not circumstance, it's perspective. If you train your mind to stay steady, to stay grounded, to stay disciplined, then nothing outside of you has the power people think it does. Third, stop seeking comfort, build strength. Modern life pushes comfort constantly, ease, distraction, convenience. Marcus Aurelius rejected that mindset, not because he wanted suffering, but because he understood something deeper. Comfort makes you soft, and softness makes you unstable when pressure shows up. He trained himself to endure, to stay composed, to remain steady under pressure, because eventually life tests everyone. And when it does, you don't rise to your intentions, you fall to your training. Fourth, your character is your real reputation. Most people are obsessed with how they are seen, their image, their status, their validation. Marcus Aurelius didn't care about that. He focused on something more important, who he was when no one was watching. Because reputation is external. It changes, it shifts, it can be manipulated. Character cannot. Your discipline, your honesty, your integrity, that's the foundation. And when that's solid, everything else becomes secondary. Fifth, life is short. Act accordingly. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself of one thing: life is limited. Not in a dramatic way, in a clarifying one. Because when you understand that your time is finite, you stop wasting it. You stop delaying what matters. You stop entertaining what doesn't. You become more direct, more intentional, more focused on what actually matters. Not someday, now. Most people will hear ideas like this and nothing will change. They'll nod, they'll agree, and then they'll go right back living the same way. That's the difference. It's not knowledge, it's application. Marcus Aurelius didn't just think this way. He lived it. Under pressure, under responsibility, under weight, most people will never understand. So the question isn't whether this philosophy works, it does. The question is, will you actually use it? Or will you do what most people do and leave it as something you agree with but never live?